Passwords, huh?
Passwords. So we're sitting in a hotel at the moment, and things have opened up again. People are using services that they might not normally be using because they're out and about more.
Free Wi-Fi, conference Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
restaurant Wi-Fi,
yeah.
insecure Wi-Fi.
Insecure Wi-Fi.
I mean, I don't really like Wi-Fi that's like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough.
Does my
Not
bum
that sort of
does my
insecure.
bum look big
Yeah,
enough?
no, not that kind of insecure. No. They can be tempting to reuse a password that you're already familiar with when you're registering with these systems, but you don't know where that password's then going to go and who's going to have, potentially even to have sight of the password itself. You have no surety around encryption or anything like that. So
No, not at all.
if you're using like the password you normally use for your laptop or you would normally use for your get on your work network, you potentially could be giving away the crown jewels to somebody without realising it.
Absolutely. And I think when you're working away as well, it's that kind of weird hinterland where you're not at work and you're not at home, and I think that can make you quite vulnerable to reusing, home and professional passwords if you're not careful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Because you normally where you go to work and come home again, whereas with hotels you can, it's very much sort of a merger of the two lives.
Yeah, and I think psychologically that can cause those sorts of issues. But I think, just thinking about password hygiene, I think it then becomes even more complicated when you've got some businesses that are still enforcing 30-day challenge.
I mean, that's been recommended by National Cybersecurity Centre as something that we should stop doing for years now, and organisations are still doing it.
I mean, it was still CESG when they started recommending that as good security hygiene.
Yeah. But then I think you have to sort of look at this right from when that first came in as a concept in the early days of computing. There was no science behind it, there's no logic behind it, there's no real need for it. It was just one of those things that was thought to be a good idea and it stuck.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the VHS. There'll be a certain age group that doesn't get that. It's like the VHS of the I just broke the fourth wall, didn't I?
You did.
The VHS of the tape world, isn't it? It's just one of those things that just stuck. But it could just as easily have been the idea that we don't use passwords at all. Could have been the one that stuck.
Yeah.
And because it stuck so well, it's so ingrained in IT security as a principle, they're loath to give it up because it then takes them into an area of the unknown rather than the comfort blanket that it has become.
Yeah. The most dangerous words in business?
We've always done it this way.
Yeah.
Passwords, eh?
Passwords.